So here's a question I've been getting a lot. What is Skype for Business? Skype for Business is Link. Microsoft owns both Skype and Link. They decided that they wanted to consolidate the two brands. They also felt that if they made Link more like Skype, people who were used to Skype's friendly interface would be able to use the new Skype for Business much easier. Skype for Business is rolling out this month, and everyone will have Skype for Business by the end of this month. Users will get it at different times, and depending on when Microsoft releases it for your particular machine, you'll get it at a different time than others. So let's talk about what's changed in between Link and now Skype for Business, besides the name. Sounds. Link sounds now sound like Skype. If you're familiar with the Skype sounds, it won't be a big issue. If you've got Skype for Business open and you're hearing strange noises, chances are it's Skype for Business. Meeting links have also changed. With Skype for Business's integration with Outlook, the names for meeting invitations have changed to reflect the new name. You'll see now that if you go under New Items, the entry has changed to Skype Meeting instead of Link Meeting. There have been interface updates. Link now looks Skype-like. It's got those friendly buttons like Skype does, but has retained most of Link's formatting. If you're used to using Link, then Skype for Business shouldn't be a big issue. Everything is still in the same spot. The buttons are just a little bit rounder and a little bit more friendly. So where can you find Skype for Business? Well, here, let me show you. You can find Skype for Business just where you left Link. If you had an icon on the desktop for Link 2013, chances are it now looks like this. The icons have changed for it, but the names have stayed the same. Opening it will open up Skype for Business. You can also find Skype for Business by going to the Start menu and typing in Skype for Business. Another way to open it up is to type in Link. For backwards compatibility reasons, they've also included a version that's called Link, so that way for anyone who types in Link on accident will still be able to find the new Skype for Business. You can also find Skype for Business down in your tool tray. Here it is on mine. To reopen it so that you can see it, you can double click it. So why should you be using Skype for Business? First off, email is cumbersome. When an email is sent, it is sent from your Outlook up to our Office 365 servers. Then it waits for the recipient's Outlook to ask for the email, which can take anywhere from 20 seconds to 5 minutes. Skype for Business is different. Messages are sent directly to the recipient. This makes message sending blazing fast. You can send a message to your recipient and they'll have it almost immediately because there's no middleman. Because we work with private patient information every day, it's important that the software that we use maintains those standards necessary to keep those people safe. Microsoft has worked very hard to make sure that Skype for Business is HIPAA compliant. The Skype for Business mobile app is also HIPAA compliant. Please just make sure that you are currently in compliance with AccessCare's mobile device policy. We're trying to reduce costs. Skype for Business is everything that WebEx is and more, while being built into the cost of our Outlook 365 licenses. With WebEx, we pre-purchase minutes to be used during meetings. Unfortunately, we've been going over our allotted minutes for months now. We just recently increased the number of minutes because there didn't appear to be any good way for us to reduce the amount of minutes we were using. If we can start pushing to use Skype for Business instead of using WebEx, we can completely eliminate WebEx from our expenses, which is quite a bit of money. Skype for Business can send invites to people outside of the company, host presentations for up to 250 people at once, and has no limitations on how long those meetings can be. Also, there are no limit on the number of users that can be having meetings at once. Guys, we pay for this. Skype for Business has quickly become the industry leader in business communications. That's why 90 of the Fortune 100 companies use it. For you guys still using the free version of Skype, please switch over to using Skype for Business. Normal Skype is not HIPAA compliant, and it's much slower than Skype for Business. A lot of the support calls that I receive involving slow computers, the culprit is almost always Skype. I know you guys like to use it for communicating, to collaborate on things, but Skype for Business can do the same thing. Skype was designed and intended for personal use. Skype has restrictions, and we'll talk about those later. Let's just take a quick look at the specifics between Skype and Skype for Business. Again, Skype is designed for personal use, so it's not going to be able to handle any more than 25 people in a group audio call, whereas Skype for Business, you can hold up to 250 people in a meeting. The normal Skype, please be careful, it is not HIPAA compliant. Skype for Business is HIPAA compliant. Please, 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 please use Skype for Business if you intend on sending private patient information. Skype doesn't integrate as well with Outlook, whereas Skype for Business is designed specifically to do that. The free version of Skype only has basic security. Skype for Business has enterprise-grade security. It is designed to be HIPAA compliant. Skype is just a resource hog. Like I said before, many of the people who have called in about slow computers, it is almost always Skype. Skype for Business is lean. It is tiny. It runs in the background, and unless you need it, you barely even know it's there. Remember, I'm here to help you guys. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm obviously pushing for more people to be using Skype for Business, which means that if you need help transferring over, please let me know and I will do a one-on-one session with you where we will walk through any and all questions you have about switching over to Skype for Business. Please, please, please consider watching the rest of these videos where I explain how to install Skype for Business and how to use Skype for Business so that you guys can become completely proficient at using Skype for Business. These videos are short, quick, between 5 and 10 minutes each. Thanks for watching the video, guys.